Hello, I'm Deanna Herron, host of the Deanna Herron Podcast Show. Have you ever wanted to do something bold, like start a business, write a book, or go for your dream job? This show was created for women just like you who want to be bold, shine bright with grace. My goal is to educate you, inspire you, and empower you with ideas that can transform your life. Be inspired by the Deanna Herron Podcast Show at deannaherron.net. Hi, this is Deanna Herron, and welcome to the Deanna Herron Podcast Show. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing community that has been created. Together, we can help each other be bold, shine bright with grace. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that can absolutely keep you frozen from going to that next level in your life, whether it's a relationship, a business venture, whatever it is. So today's podcast, I'm going to be talking to you about overcoming the fear of failure, what the fear of failure really is and how we can overcome that. So world-class leaders, and I know that you want to be a world-class leader, they all have one thing in common. All have one thing in common. They fall often, but they don't stay there. They get back up, you guys. World-class leaders, they fall. It's not that they don't fall, but they get back up. So that's what I want to teach you today. I have had so many falls in my life that I now can get up a little bit quicker each time. And I so want that for you. You know what? I want to share with you a couple of things that were fallbacks temporarily for me in my life. So just to be really transparent, I didn't pass my first driver's test. And I remember leaving that test and going, oh my God, I cannot believe that he did not pass me. What in the world? Why did he not pass me? And you guys, to be honest, I had to take responsibility for my part, and my part was I didn't know how to parallel park. So I learned to parallel park, went back and got my driver's license. So was it a failure? No, it was a temporary setback. That's all it was. I have, applied to physical therapy school. I thought that was the road that I needed to go in my life. I had great grades. I was a physical therapy assistant. There was absolutely no reason why I couldn't get accepted into physical therapy school. But I didn't. I tried 3 times and was never accepted. And then the doors opened to the PA program. And that's truly where I needed to be. I've also lost money in the stock market. I've invested in real estate that was a bomb. So there are lots of things that I have done and have been temporarily setbacks. But the difference is you get back up and you try again. I didn't allow those things to stop me. So let's go into what is the fear of failure. Okay, so first of all, we're going to say what is the fear of falling, because I really don't love that word failure. Failure to me sounds like it is a done deal. You failed. Getting back up is the biggest piece of the story. So it's a temporary setback if you get back up. So what is the fear of failure? It's an emotion with a made up outcome. We make up that outcome in our mind, and it will set us back and keep us from going where we want to go. So for example, I don't know if you are in sales or what you do for a living, but picking up the phone to make a sales call, a lot of times we get super excited to make that call. We're anxious. We want to talk to the person. And then all of a sudden, we start thinking through the process, and we've made up, well, that person's going to tell me no. I don't want to be rejected, so I'm not going to pick up the phone. Okay? That, you guys, will set you back. You have to pick up the phone. You have to feel that fear. Second example is, let's say that you're starting a business. You want to start a business, and you have this fire in your belly. You're excited to start, and there's a piece of you that absolutely knows that you can succeed. For whatever reason, you know you can succeed. And then all of a sudden, something happens in your business that makes you think otherwise. and you stop. That's a setback, right? But sometimes we think we are a failure. And I want to teach you to get that word out of your vocabulary, because you're not a failure, okay? So what is it that we're really afraid of? If we really get down to it, what is it that we're afraid of? And quite honestly, we're afraid of what people will think. That is what we're afraid of. When we are afraid to get out there, put a foot in to the unknown of something that we don't know what to expect. We're really afraid of what people think. So let me talk to you about something I want you to really keep in your heart. Nobody deserves your dreams. Nobody deserves your goals. Nobody else deserves to live your life. And when you are basing your decisions on someone else's opinion of what you are doing, you're basically giving them over your dreams. So let's talk about how you can overcome that fear of failure. The first thing I want you to know is you have to feel the fear. It doesn't go away. You have to feel it and push through it. Many years ago, my husband and I, we have a place at the lake and we have a boat, and our kids and myself and my husband, we grew up skiing and wakeboarding. So we take these leaders out on the boat, and several of them have never skied in their life or wakeboarded. I saw the fear in their eyes, and one by one, they each jumped out of the boat to try skiing. Now, many of them didn't get up, or they fell really hard, but you know what? They did it. They did it. And you guys, in order for you to overcome that fear, you have to get out of the boat. You have to dive in, feel the fear, and do it anyway. So the second way to overcome this fear of failure is you have to know that it's progress. Every time you fall, it's progress. So I want to ask you, what did you learn? What did you learn? Because what is your responsibility in that situation? Did you give up? Did you blame others for your lack of success? Hello, when I didn't get my driver's license the first time, I blamed somebody else. And I've done that before in my journey as well. Did you stop doing what you did to get there? Or did you stop believing in yourself? So what did you learn? You are not a failure. That particular experience did not work. So what? So what? Do it again and do it better. This one experience or two experiences, whatever they are, they don't define your entire life. So the issue is we allow that one experience to keep us from getting up, moving on, and taking control of our lives. So instead of thinking it as, I failed, we're going to think of it as it's another take. So if you can imagine behind the scenes at a movie, when they're producing a movie, let's say Brad Pitt is on set and he didn't get the line right. And so they get that movie clapper and they say, take one. And they take that particular set. And if there's a mistake, take two. And if there's a mistake, again, they say take three. So what I want you to understand is they don't say, Brad Pitt, you're a failure, get off the set. They get another take. So why do we not give ourselves another take? Do over, you guys. This life is about learning and growing so that you can become that next level leader. And until you get yourself out of the fear and into the water, out of the boat and into the water, you're never going to know what's out there for you. The third thing I want you to know about overcoming your fear is you need to have courage. Courage. Who is it that says we just need 20 seconds of insane courage? That's all it takes. 20 seconds of insane courage to get where we want to be, to pick up that phone, to go for that job, to step out the door, to jump off the boat. 20 seconds of insane courage. Winston Churchill says, fear is a reaction, but courage is a decision. So make the decision to be courageous no matter what. Step out there. The superpower of successful people is that they feel the fear and they do it anyway. They feel the fear and they do it anyway. I want you to unleash it, unleash that superpower, and fall often, but get back up. Get back up. Get back in the game. Don't sit yourself out just because there was one setback. Take two, you guys. Just remember, we can always have a do-over, so don't put yourself in that category of a failure, because you were created for more in life than one take. It takes several takes in order for us to reach our goals, reach our dreams. It's a lot of hard work, so take it over and stop allowing yourself to live in that failure mentality. So I want to go back to the number one reason why we fear that failure, and it's what people think. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be very honest, that has been one of my struggles the most of my life. And I'm here to tell you that today I am a recovering people pleaser. Yes, I am. There are some times when it bothers me just a tad, but nothing like it used to. And there's so much freedom when you do not care what other people think. And so what I mean by that is I'm not afraid to put myself out there. I'm not afraid to do some things and try new things. When I first started this podcast, the first podcast took me 57 takes. 57. So clearly I didn't have it right, and I've been in leadership 22 years, but this is something that is so different and so out of the norm for me. I had to learn how to set up the lights, set up the microphone, make sure that you could hear me. I had to set up the filming right, etc. So there was a lot of learning curve for me. It took 57 takes, but I wasn't going to let the 56th one defeat me. I wasn't going to do it. I didn't see myself as a failure. Another take. It's another take. I didn't give up. I'm here doing this podcast because I want to put myself out there more. And that's what I want you to do. So when we are so concerned about what other people think, back to, nobody deserves your goals and dreams. So I want you to think about this. Your goals, your dreams, it's a gift. When you have that fire in your belly, when you feel that nudge that you need to go for something, you need to go for something. It's a gift that's been given to you because you are supposed to do something fantastic with it. And that's influencing others. This world is all about us impacting other people's lives. That gift that you were given, go for it, you guys. And I want you to think about the gift that you're holding. Your gift. This is your gift, your dream, your goal, your desire, your relationship that you want. You're holding that gift in your hand, and it's beautifully wrapped. It's in a very pretty box, gorgeous ribbon on top, and you are admiring that gift. You're so excited. You have this fire in your belly. You cannot wait to see what's inside that box. And you're just admiring it, and you're imagining what could fit in this particular box. It could be $1,000. It could be jewelry. It could be a Rolex watch. Who knows? But you're excited to open it. You don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what you're about to open, but you're excited about it. But you have a friend that told you that, you know what, Deanna, I've seen a lot of people who have a gift. It looks just like this. And you know what? When they open it, it's not that impressive. It really isn't that impressive. So they get so disappointed. So you know what? I don't want you to be disappointed. So just don't open that gift. Just don't open that gift. And so I allow that to sink into my head, and I allow it to control my thoughts. So I hand the gift over to my friend because now I'm not going to open it because I don't want to be disappointed. That is what you do when you don't go for that next level up because you are afraid of what is on the other side of that. You are afraid of what people are going to think, and nobody deserves the dreams you have for you and your family. You're living this life for you and your family. So don't give up on your dream based on someone else's opinion or the fact that maybe you don't believe that you have what it takes. Because I'm going to tell you, you have what it takes. You may not have what it takes right now, but as you step out of that boat and get on those water skis, eventually you will learn to ski. You will learn that skill, but you have to get out there first. So you guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. I got on a little bit of a fire and a rampage today, but sometimes we have to hear it straight. We have to hear that we are overthinking things and we're giving our dreams up because of somebody else. So make sure that you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. But here's what I'm encouraging you to do. Would you please send me a message on Instagram or Facebook and share with me your biggest fear? One of the things that may be setting you back. I would love to see what it is and have a conversation through Messenger with you to see how we can help you overcome that fear. So send it to me. Follow me on Instagram, Deanna Herron, Facebook, Deanna Herron, and go to deannaherron.net and download my free ebook, Minding Your Mind, Overcoming Negative Beliefs. Until next week, have an amazing one. I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Be inspired by the Deanna Herron podcast show at deannaherron.net.